Now, what was the question? Can I buy property in 6 months' time? Now, we will go through the same sequence of steps wherein you will check for the promise. All of that is the same. 4th CSL, you will check to see whether property is promised or not. You will also check if it is in retro so that you know whether there is a delay or not. So that part we have already covered. So now I will go with the assumption that yes, property is promised for this native. How will I use ruling planets to tell him the time? One method that we have already seen is go with Dasha Bhukti analysis or Dasha Bhukti Antara analysis to see which one is giving me 411 and then tell him or her this time frame is good for you. That means I may have to analyze multiple Bhuktis at least. If not Dasha, at least multiple Bhuktis and Antaras I may have to analyze. Now, to keep it short, what I can also do is use ruling planets to give the native a time frame. This is the time when you can actually buy. This event will happen at this point of time. Now, how do I arrive at that? Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is what is the time frame that the native is giving you. Since it is in months, we are talking about months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever, but it is in months. Now, which is the planet which changes sign every month?
The moon.
No.
No, sir. Sun, sir.
Sun.
Sun.
Sun changes the sign every month, correct?
Sign, okay.
That is why you need to keep this in mind. What is the native telling you? If it is years, which planet is it? If the native says in 3 years' time.
It's a Jupiter, sir.
Jupiter. Yes, catch hold of the planet based on the timeline the native defines. Logic is the same. If it is in, let's say, a couple of weeks, use moon. If it is months, use sun. If it is years, use Jupiter. Straight. Logic is the same. How we work, I will show you with sun. You can apply the same logic to moon or Jupiter, depending on the timeline specified. Okay. Now, in this case, we know it is sun because the native has said 6 months time. So where is sun right now? Sun is in, you can see here, current transit. Sun is in Virgo, right? Sun is in Virgo. Now, before that, what we will do is we will put the ruling planets that we have got here. Okay, natal and transit will be the same for this chart because this is a Prashna Kundli. So you don't have to worry about it. You can take the same list here. Okay, what is the ascendant sign lord? Mars?
Mars.
Right, you can see the table here. Ascendant sign lord is Mars. What is the moon's star lord? You can see here. It is Ketu. What is the moon sign lord? You can see it is Jupiter. And what is the day lord? Day lord is today. Today is Friday. So Friday is ruled by Venus, right? So we have got our 4 planets. Now, since the time frame defined was months, I will see the transit of sun. So you can actually say check transit of the planet based on the time frame given by the client. Okay, so keep this in mind. Since it is months, I will focus on sun. Sun is in Virgo. Who is the ruler of Virgo?
Mercury. Mercury, sir. Mercury.
Mercury. Now, first thing, check, is Mercury here?
Yeah.
It's not there. So I leave this month. Let's open the transit part. Okay, so I skip September. Now I go to October. This is sun transit, right? Sun is going to get to Libra. On 18th October, Sun will move to Libra. Libra is ruled by
Venus.
Venus. Venus is in the list.
Yes, sir.
But what is it?
Weak.
It is very weak. So I can skip Venus also. Always keep this point also in mind. My Sun transit should be in one of these two. Okay. I will show you why that is important also. So we'll skip October. We'll go to November. So November it is going to Scorpio. Who is the ruler of Scorpio?
Mars.
Mars. So what I will do is I have Mars, which is the strongest ruling planet. So what will I do? I will just say, put it this way. Sun is currently in Virgo and Mercury is not an RP. Okay. So I skip Virgo. After Virgo is Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. Weak RP. So skip. Right. Now we have arrived at Scorpio. Scorpio is Mars. So we fix November 2023. What is the date on which it is entering Scorpio? It is 17th November. So after after 17th November, right? So approximately I know it cannot happen before 17th November. That I know. Now what do? We double click on any of the days here. Now I have my sign lord fixed. Always fix the sign lord, and sign lord should be within the first two, meaning ascendant sign lord or moon star lord. One of these two planets I will fix as sign lord. So I have fixed sign lord as Mars. Now what is the next planet? Star lord. Star lord, I am seeing there is Jupiter, right? Jupiter is there. It is medium intensity. It is moon's sign lord, but it is still capable of doing good things for me, medium. So if I go 1 or 2 days before, what do I see? I again see Jupiter, right? But when Scorpio starts, I am seeing sign lord Mars. I am seeing star lord is Jupiter. I have got Jupiter, but now I need to fix the sublord. So sublord, let's assume we fix the star as Jupiter, but we need to find a sub which is matching here. So am I getting any of the planets here? Mars I've already used up, so I can't use it again. Jupiter is there, but is Rahu available? Rahu is not there in this list, right? So I go further. Again, it continues with Jupiter, Rahu. So I skip. Then there is Saturn. Is Saturn in my list? No. So I skip. Right. You are able to understand the logic here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, first
Yes,
and
sir.
foremost, fix the sign lord. Sign lord I have got Mars. But I also need to fix a star lord and sublord. So I need to see between these planets what is available here. So if I go for a few more days, what am I getting? I'm getting Mercury, so not possible. After that, I'm getting sublord as Mars, but Mercury is not in my list anywhere. So I skip. Now what happens? Scorpio is over, right? Scorpio is over, but I didn't get to fix any other planet. So what am I doing? I will leave Scorpio also. If I leave Scorpio also, what is my next option? Sagittarius? Am I getting anything here?
Jupiter, sir.
But
Jupiter, we are
Jupiter
getting
is
medium.
weak. Medium. So I skip December also, right? Now I come to Capricorn. Do I see Saturn? No. So I leave that. Then it is Aquarius. So again, no Saturn here. I will skip Aquarius also. Then
We
where
have
am
to
I
go to
coming?
Aries.
I
We
am
have to go
coming
to
to Jupiter again, but Jupiter is third one. So I'll skip even this. Now where am I? Aries. Aries I get, and it is Mars, correct? So let's assume that we leave this one, we jump to Aries. Aries is Mars, and we say after 13th April 2024. So this is what I have arrived at. Now, from Aries, let us see. After Mars, am I getting Ketu here?
Yes, sir.
So first one I got Mars, second one also I have got Ketu. So I am coming closer to the date, right? Now once I fix Ketu, what else have I got? Venus is available. Mars, Ketu, Venus. Let's try something else also. Mars, Ketu, Sun, Mars, Ketu, Moon, Mars, Rahu, right? After that, I have got Jupiter. You can see what is this date? 21st April 2024. I have actually got this combination Mars, Ketu, Jupiter, right? So I can definitely say after 13th April up to, let's say, 22nd or 23rd April 2024. This event will happen at this point. You understood the logic? Step by step, you check the same parameters.
So one question, sir.
Yes, please.
We are trying to create a muhurat, or we are trying to see the promise, because the native asked him whether when he can buy the property.
I have already checked 4th CSL. I'm assuming I have checked 4th CSL. It has given me 4 or 11. I know there is a promise.
Okay.
Now I am just trying to see when is it possible for the native to pick the property. So I will tell the native, this is the timeline when you will be able to pick up the property. Based on ruling planets, I'm seeing. I'm not seeing Dasha, Bhukti, Antara, nothing. I'm just giving it straight away with this. RPs, it has to be a genuine question. Point number 1. Okay. Point number 2, there has to be a promise from the CSL based on the question. So if it is property, I am using 4th CSL. If it is for something else, can I travel abroad? I will check 12th CSL and then I will use the ruling planets. Okay, promise has to be there. Otherwise, this will not work. First thing, the native has to have a genuine concern or a reason for checking. Second one, the promise has to be there. Then I have to get to the time. This is the time frame. I will tell the native between 20th and 22nd, you will purchase it. That's it. I don't even have to say 13th. I can say 20th, in fact, because that is when Ketu is starting, right? Mars, Ketu, Jupiter, when is it starting? Mars, Ketu is starting around 20th. So I can tell the native, this is the timeline when you will pick up the property.